I would like to know where your love of photography came from.
Yeah, it's always been there. I think over the last few years, as that question's come up more, I've had a lot more time to think about it, and it's always stemmed around my granddad and him being a photographer, not professionally, but I grew up, like I used to go to my nan's, and we've got, boxes full of film photos of us growing up, and it's, I don't know, I guess I saw him taking those photos. I don't really remember as a kid, but obviously there's a lot of subconscious stuff and a lot of innate ability to see what makes a good photo, because it's something I can't turn off. Like it's at different points in my life, it's been frustrating because I'm out somewhere doing something and I'm just like, oh God, I wish I had my camera. Like there's just perfect light over there, or this looks perfect, or so I think, and I had my mum's digital camera, like the 2 megapixel things, and would take those to parties when I was like 14, 15, 16, and felt like a bit of a weird kid, the only one with a camera. But I have all of those memories that I wouldn't have otherwise. Like my memory is a little bit jaded growing up. Like I don't have a strong hold on what I did as a kid. I think that's part of, I don't know if I knew that at the time why I was doing it, but it was just that pursuit of creating memories because I didn't want to forget them,
So a couple of interesting things that you said then. One is that you see things differently. And I wonder about that because I play a number of different, I grew up playing lots of different musical instruments, and you listen to music differently when you're a piano player, for example, or a guitar player, because you're listening to chords and structures and things moving up and down and how everything kind of fits together. And quite often people have got, who kind of said something about a piece, and I'm like, yeah, but what about that when it, when the chord changes from here to here and then this, and they're like, well, never thought about that before. And so now I'm thinking for the first time that that's similar to what you're doing when you're looking at things, seeing things a little bit differently, paying attention to different lights.
It's like a constant analysing of everything around you at all times.
I just hear
and it, I think it can be a bit tiring at times. I mean, it's not like a 24/7 thing, but it's an everyday thing. Like
one of my best friends when I was in my 20s was blind, and
that's my biggest fear.
And she had lost her sight when she was 18 months old. She had cancer, and her dad had to make a decision about whether to remove the eyes or just let it run its course. So her eyes were taken out. So she had beautiful blue glass eyes. And she was in her 30s, I guess, at the time, and a songwriter. She had a master's degree in special ed. She could drive a car. She ended up with a songwriting contract, moved to the States, set up a recording studio in Nashville. Most amazing person. And she said to me once, my whole life I've been taught that I'm missing half of the world because I can't see. But I've realized that I'm not, because I have so many other senses and so many things that other people, and I feel sad when people can't hear the things that I can hear and feel the things that I can feel. And it was such an eye-opener for me. And I think her as well, when she kind of got to that realization that there was, so, if you went to her place, you would think there was no one home, with pitch black, nighttime, and she was baking a cake. And if you go upstairs and you turn the light on, you forgot to turn the light off when you came back downstairs. Like, so switched on about so many different things. So, so it's interesting.
Daredevil, or heard of Daredevil?
No.
It's a Marvel comic superhero, and he's blind, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To look it up.
And it's all about his heightened senses. Like, he can see like radiation waves, and he can see people walking, and all of that noise is just bouncing off everything around him, so he can actually see better than anyone else.
Yeah, it's
and
amazing.
uses that to his advantage, and
Yes.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Still, all the same, we don't wish that on a
No.
photographer.
No, and it's funny because that has been like my biggest fear, even even before I was like a photographer. That was always something. Not really sure why it was a worry for me, because subconsciously it always was, like, not subconsciously, but it was like,
yeah, well, consciously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't jump off something high, but I bet you would.
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Yeah, I have a fear of falling. I just want to be on the ground, slow. I want to go fast. I don't want to go up high. I just want to be here.
It's an interesting experience.
Yeah, what have you jumped off?
I did a plane. I jumped out of a plane the first time, and I was traveling around New Zealand when I was 19.
Yeah.
And I was deciding, because I couldn't really afford to do both, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure which to do. And it's like, oh, I'll jump out of the plane because that seems cooler and I can see more and it lasts longer and all that sort of stuff. And I remember doing it and just being like, going up and I was waiting to get scared, and I wasn't getting scared. And I was like, okay, the door's open. All right, here we go. All right. And then now I'm going to get that adrenaline rush. And it never really happened.
Yeah.
Like, I fell out and like had that sort of sick feeling in my tummy as like you're free falling. And that lasted, I don't know, however long it lasts. And then you just sort of paraglide down to and it's such a pleasant, for me, it was such an amazing experience.
Yeah, wow.
But not like that big, scary adrenaline rush, like, oh my God.
Huh.
So I was like, I'll have to do the bungee jump as well. So I did that in New Zealand, and that's a different story.
Yeah, right. So that was scary.
That's a physical, your body's, every fibre of your body is telling you not to jump off.
Yeah.
And you can feel it physically, that's a very different experience.
So is that the scariest thing you've done?